Hello there. Got the pop filter on my microphone now, so if I'm a bit quieter, then it's because I'm further away from the mic. You have to let me know. It's always so hard for me to, well, I really struggle to tell with all this kind of stuff with the microphone. You'd think I'd be better at it by now, but I ain't. Right. Let's see it now. What I should have done before I started this was look up Juna transfer windows. So, I've designed a rocket and a mission to go with it. It's this one here. I'm going to try not to kill Jebs this time. I've forgotten how ridiculously tall this rocket was. So this is the rocket that I've come up with. This, I believe, has enough delta V to get everything from here upwards into a low Kerbin orbit. And then this entire upper stage has enough delta V to get all the way to Juna, or Duna, and hopefully have enough left over to successfully deploy all 3 of these satellites in a single mission. That's the plan. Now, what I'm not sure about is the appropriate times to transfer, like for the transfer orbits for other planets and stuff. I have a feeling that the transfer windows for Juna are either like day 2 or day 200 and something, I think. And we're on day 32 in this save. And I don't know if Mike would be happy for me to fast forward 200 days or not. I don't know how much difference it makes. Yeah, so according to this website, the ideal time to do it is day 236. So I'm going to message Mike and see if he has a particular problem with me doing that. I mean, the other option, I suppose, is just to sort of have a go, you know, and just see what happens. Do the reckless thing is just to have a go. I don't feel like I feel like I could be that far off. I can't remember what I used to know how to do this without having, you know, extensive planning. So I'm going out, aren't I? I'm going out to here. So, do I just go for it? Does it need to be like opposite me? I can't remember. Like, I just don't know. I might just give it a go and see what happens. And if it's a disaster, I'll revert and call it a simulation. And that'll just have to be fine. Does it thrust? Of course it thrusts. It's a rocket. It's built of thrust. Thrust! Let's give it a go and see what happens. Launch! I suppose ideally I'd have like put this up into orbit ahead of time, and then it would go. So, how does this work? Right, so right then, this is a bit of a slow launch, this one, but it does make it to orbit. Let's try and set everything up. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want that, and I want that. 3, 2, 1, go. As you can tell, this is an extremely, rapid departure from the pad. The thing that shocked me while I was building this is that these are not the biggest solid rocket motors in the game. These are bigger than anything I've used before, like when I used to play this, and they're still not the biggest. It's ludicrous. This rocket represents like maximum try hard for me. Like it's on the edge in a lot of ways. Whether or not I can successfully put it into orbit on stream, I don't know, but I can do it. I've done it in simulations a few times. Now with the microphone out, I can't quite see my apoapsis and periapsis, which is a bit of a shame. Perfect staging, they just disappear off and it's fine. And now we try very hard not to blow it all up. Yes, I am using the pop filter again. I definitely missed it in the last episode. But there's no people on this rocket. It's fine. This is the only thing I'm going to be destroying here is artificial intelligences, and I think that's acceptable. Until the artificial intelligences can fight back, I think we'll be all right. $50 kilometers. So I want to get the apoapsis up to about 100, I think. It's always about now that I get a bit nervous that I've not got enough fuel, because this stage needs to get it to orbit. Like, I can't use the upper stage to do it at all. It's got to be this one. Oh, too far. That's okay though. So that'll be that, and then we can add a little manoeuvre. Add the old manoeuvre-y boy. And this should be about 700 or 800 meters a second to get this the rest of the... Oh, less than that this time, because I got a... I don't know if that's a more efficient or less efficient thing. Right, that's 505-ish. That is circular enough for the likes of me. I don't really need that anymore. That. turn that on and point it at the things. Yeah, but the AIs in our universe don't fight back at the moment, so I think we're fine. Yes, I have seen 2001. I've also read it because I'm that kind of a cool person. Right then. Here we go. That is a strange request to make. Right then. That'll do nicely. This should be able to stage. There we go. Why are all these RCS thrusters on? I thought I turned all them off. Damn it. Oh well, right then. Let's not do that. Right, so that's that, and what is it? Action Group 0. Ho ho! Let's get the solar panels out, and the ridiculously oversized communications thing. So exciting. Right, so that's just in orbit, and that's fine. So hopefully this guy should now be able to deorbit itself, because unlike a certain Mr. Psycho, I try not to leave random remnants of launch hardware in orbit. I've also been given the go-ahead to just have a go at fast-forwarding if necessary, so I'm going to try this and see what happens. Right then. I think that's this thing firmly deorbited. Just for my own amusement, I'm going to watch it burn up in the atmosphere. Or not burn up, as the case may be. I wonder what it would take to make this like a landable first-ish stage. Jeez. That maintains its pace, blimey. Wow. Right then. So. Oh man, as soon as... I'm committed now, aren't I? Now that I've done that, I've either got to revert now, or I'm committed to it being in the in orbit. I'm committed to it being in orbit. It's done. That's just like weird lighting, isn't it? Right, so... how the hell do you get to Juna? I am not sure. Do I want to burn over here? Is that how this works? Hmm. I don't know how to do this. Oops. If I move it, do I get a different encounter? Oh man. Oh man. Right then, let's do this. Ah, fascinating. Okay. There's going to be a lot of me fiddling around with this now. And when American has entered the chat, we're all doomed. So that's going to be over there, so I need to... Oh, damn it. Hmm. Oh man. Oh man. How does this game work? I'm thinking. I'm thinking about how to do this. Oh, bloody hell. Every time I scroll over that damn thing, it ends up screwing me. Hmm. Right then. What do you mean thrusted my rocket into the ocean? I purposefully deorbited the first stage of... I'll show Mike. Of this glorious device here into the ocean. So thus far there's no silly debris. I don't know whether to just sort of fast forward now to day 200 and something, or whether to try and figure out how to make that transfer work from where I am now. It's because I've got 3,000 or so meters per second of delta V. I believe that if you do this efficiently, you need about 1,700 to do this. So I've got nearly twice what I need. So a part of me feels like I could probably brute force it most of the time. You know what? I'm just gonna go try hard. I'm gonna ignore the day, and I'm gonna try for a transfer window. So this says day 231. What day are we on at the moment? What day is this universe? How do I tell? Where does it tell me? Day 32. I'm playing with a launch window calculator, and I'm afraid I haven't got a mechanism for capturing it on the stream. So if I went on day 35, apparently it's possible for less delta V than I currently have, but it's basically all of my delta V, which would scupper the rest of my mission. So I am going to go for the optimal one, I think. So I need day 231. Can I sort of say warp to a specific day or not? Oh my goodness me. This will be an interesting test to see how well my comms network actually stays in terms of being roughly triangular. This is terrifying. I'm terrified that I'm gonna miss it. 31. Right, another 31. How? Yeah, so this has drifted quite a lot. That's not the equilateral triangle it should be. Interesting. Right. Right. 231. Right then, I'm gonna go with that. So yeah, that's not the not the lovely equilateral triangle it should be. The moon one has gone wrong as well. That's a runway one. Where is it? I could have sworn I had like a warning shot, or is it just being deleted by the game? Right. Or maybe it's marked as debris. This is where we learn that I'm going to have run out of power. Right. Oh, look at this. Still there. What a wonderful spacecraft. Right, so if I just put a ridiculous maneuver on this. Oh crikey, everything's moved. Right, so I want to go. This has not gone well. So So I want to boost on the inside of the planet, don't I? I want to just... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Right, go away. So I want to go that way. Except probably more like there. Is that right? I still have no idea how to do this. Oh, oh, oh. 113 kilometers. That's... I mean, it's 113,000. That's a long way. Wrong side of your orbit. So do I need... Oh, and then I've got like a... Oh, crap. Oh, why did I move it? Why did I do that? Oh, that was a mistake. Right, so where in my orbit was it? Is it like over here that I want to do it? Start going prograde there. I feel like I basically want to do it like there, do I? And then... No, this is using way too much fuel. This should be about 1,000. This is where we learn just how bad at this game I am. Ooh, there it is. It's over here. So I should be able to get it. I wish there, like, is there a way of just doing like gentle nudges on that? Slowly scroll wheel, he says. But does that adjust where on the orbit that you do it? I don't know whether to try and do it now. Now that I've got like an encounter. You know what? So that's a huge... Well, because if I scroll over this, it changes... changes the burn, but I want to move the I want to move where the burn is gently. That's the thing. There's no way that's a 51-second burn. That seems unlikely to me. So I'm up here. You know what? I think this is going to be good enough. We're gonna go with this maneuver and see what happens. I consider it to be good enough. This seems like not necessarily what I want to do. Is this what I want to do? Is this the direction I want to burn in? 10 minutes? I guess in 10 minutes it comes around and becomes approximately prograde. The thing, you know, that what I should do is ignite that engine. How long do we expect this? Yeah, do a thing right after this one. Yeah, I will make a correction just outside. Right then, should we go for it? Yeah, that is. So about 20. We're doing it. This is it. We're on our way. Exciting stuff for everyone involved, I'm sure. Right then, we're on our way. I'm gonna do a correction when I get out to fix that. Right. Have I got enough Delta V to do what I want? I just don't know. Goodbye, Kerbin. It's been nice knowing you. This spacecraft will never see it again. This kills warp before you get to the sphere of influence stuff, doesn't it? Bye. Auto-saving. There we go. It better have a good enough antenna. Look, I'm still communicating. I've still got a link. I am screwed if I lose that though, because obviously I've right. I'm going to the right. Am I? Is that correct? So I want to be fiddling around with this stuff now. on Juno and then play with my movie node. Oh, there's Juno. Oh man, I'll do that. I want to try and get... Yeah, right, so I focus my view over here. We're here now. Oh, and then I can see it here. Interesting. Okay. So is that right? As far as periapses go, that doesn't seem too bad. That can't be right. That feels like that's got to be huge. Can you tell that I have no idea what I'm doing? Oh, crap. What happened there? This is 900,000 meters, right? This is not like 911 meters, 0.7. No, right. This is going to be... ...63,000 meters is 63 kilometers, is that right? Yeah, right. This feels to me like a 63 kilometer periapsis, which seems reasonable. Does the stream agree or not, or am I misreading this? I don't understand why this is shown in meters and not kilometers. I find it very confusing. Yeah, right. So this is 63,000 meters, which is 63 kilometers. Which I think is a reasonably good periapsis, and it only cost me 98.4 meters a second in 6 days. Are you not aerobraking? I have given no thought at all to aerobraking. In that my rocket is not really built with any further aerodynamic exploration in mind. My intent is to have this thing get into orbit and then sort of put things in what I hope to be a synchronous orbit, but I don't know. I don't know if I've got enough delta V. I don't know what the correct height for such things is. Why can I not? Why can I not turn RCS on? Why can I not turn SAS on? Oh, don't tell me I've got no control over this. can't be serious. How do I put my... do I need to... I'm setting time warp. That'd be why. There we go. Right then. Good thing one of us is paying attention. So if I go back here... Time warp down. Whoa! 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 I was super worried. Right, I'm gonna go with this burn. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. Right then, so I want to go forward like... Right, what is this? This is the warp to... No, this is the warp to... I've done it. I've pressed it. I'm properly nervous about this, man. Enjoy the sounds of me drinking. The tension could be cut with a tension-cutting device. Indeed, it could. This concerns me. How and why am I running out of power? Is it just... Oh, crap. Do I need to... Is there not... Oh, no. Am I going to get there and all my satellites going to be out of power? Or is it... I suppose if I... Okay, right, so if I... Oh. Ah, crap. That didn't go very well. Right. Let's get that pointed so that the solar panels can do their thing. And then these batteries should start charging again, right? Yeah. Whew! Right. I feel like I cocked up that, so I don't know where my... 63, is that still... Whoa! Right, I'm just going to get rid of the maneuver node. I feel like I've done that badly. Do I dare try and do anything about it? Nothing that can't be fixed with a bit of RCS. Right then. Look. This I think is an acceptable... I don't really know what I would need to do to correct it. I mean, I can... There we go. That's what there we go. There we go. Okay, right. I can correct it. Right, you happy with that, Ryan? I feel like my solar panels could could be improved. I know it's a little higher than I planned, but it's fine. Right, how do I put my focus back to my spacecraft? Oh. Backspace, unless you have it set to abort. I don't. Oh. Nothing. I pressed backspace and nothing happened. Oh no. To the Google. There you go. Right, it's backtick now. It's changed. Right. That will do nicely. Suppose we should warp on, I guess, then. Let's go. Let's do it. Ah, yes. I remember why I got fed up of doing going much further out than Juna. It's because even at maximum warp, this stuff takes forever. Ta-ta. Does it show up as a target from this view or not? I guess not. Right. Let's just keep warping. Blimey, I'm very close. Much closer than I need to be if the orbit is that high. Can I see it now? I don't know if I'm close enough to. I don't know if I'm close enough to see it yet or not. I don't know how any of this works. Right, let's keep going. Whoa. Stressed, man. Right, okay. I'm in the sphere of influence and I still can't... Oh, there it is. Ha ha! I have found you. (2,800 kilometers. Shall I go for that as my apoapsis for this then? I am impressed with myself so far. Now there's a cool shot. moon is huge. Why? Why is it all in meters? Why is it not showing me in kilometers? Oh man, am I going to run into... You know what, shall I not bother making this synchronous? Does it matter? I'm going to go with 1.5 million as my triangle because that should be enough to clear all the stuff. I don't care if it's synchronous. Don't think it matters for this game. And I don't want to have to deal with contention for that orbit. Slowly, but surely. Right then. Come in here. Go back to do it in this. I'm excited to press the button to deploy one of these satellites, man. It occurs to me I'm doing this the wrong way. It's going to be a colossal waste of fuel with what I'm planning to do here. Do you know something I don't? No, I'm not going to Ike. Boom. So now that I've just used all that fuel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and I'm going to circularize to this orbit. So what I should have done is aimed for a periapsis about here, really. But you live and learn. I have no idea if I've got enough fuel to do what I want. So my plan to distribute these satellites. So these satellites do have a little bit of their own fuel and stuff, so they can make their own corrections if strictly necessary. But my plan is basically to use this stage to circularize, deploy a satellite, and then dip back down again to get to a different point in the orbit, and then recircularize and deploy another one, and then do it for a third time. But I don't think I've got enough fuel. Coming for you, Ike. Hilariously okay for fuel, he says. I don't know what I'm doing though. This is the crucial problem here. Right. So, we circularize from here. Ooh. Signal strength is not brilliant. That's disconcerting. I was really hoping this would be a nice solid signal. Right, that is reasonably circular. So, I'm going to deploy one of these satellites. Except I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna make sure that it stays in daylight because it's exciting. I want it to be nice and broad. Broad daylight, right. This is so ridiculous. Right then, here we go. Deploying the first satellite. Victory is mine. I'm pleased with myself. It worked. Right then. So now we point retrograde and we lower our orbit somewhat and then try and bring it back up at some other point in this orbit. I'm just going to go down to there and see what happens. You know, I have no idea if that has a connection to the rest of the network. I have a horrible feeling that it doesn't, which makes me very sad. That's too much. Oh well, we're going to deploy one here and it'll be fine. Deorbit everything. Try again. It will do. Number 2. I can't tell you how pleased I am that that works. I still have no idea if these things have any like connection to... Oh, they do. Right. They can. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, so 1 point... right, so we go back over to here. And then we point... You're right about the fuel. I have a lot of fuel. I could have tried to do better about having where that orbit was. Oh well, right then, so... Oh, this is so exciting. What to do with all that extra fuel indeed. Ah, it's just so exciting every time. So I took a leaf out of Mike's book for this one, by the way. This has got a docking port with an embedded engine in the back of it. So hopefully, you know, this is nominally serviceable. 3. That is super exciting. Right, you want me to go for Ike, don't you? I suppose it'd be rude not to. I always get too impatient with these things and then ruin it. Whatever, right, that'll do. I can contaminate whatever orbits I like with debris. I'm coming for you. In fact, why am I doing this? I've got this button here, and I'm going to use it. Burn time 1 second. That makes me very nervous. Now what? Enough screwing around. That'll do. Interesting that this thing still prefers to go directly to via its own thing rather than using the relays that I've so carefully set up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why has this happened? Why? This happened before with the moon. Is it like you've got an encounter in an orbit's time? Is that what's happened here? Yeah. Ah, why does that happen? Brilliant. Well, I've got an encounter, I suppose. Right. What I'm learning here is I am really bad at continuing commentary while I'm trying to do complicated things. Right, we're in orbit. Might as well just... go straight for it, I guess. Oh my god. So let's try and land somewhere over here, I guess. So let's. Whee! Land with RCS. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. But maybe not. Right. That crater there, that look good? I'd say that looks good. Ooh, there's a cool shot. Look at that. I have 76 notifications on my phone. What on earth has happened? That's pretty cool. I like that. Am I gonna hit that ridge or not? Let's just. Let's just make sure that we're not. Let's do that. Yes, RCS might not quite be enough on this rocket, but we'll see. This feels like it's going to be very sloped and go very wrong. Where's my shadow? There it is. Tell you what, landing is definitely easier now. You've got these this here. Like again, the last time I tried to, like when I played this a long time ago, this was you had to do this all manually. It was a nightmare. God, there is so little gravity here. This is insane. Boom. Yeah, as expected, without... Oh! Oh, that's just silly, that is. There we go. Gently bring it down. Oh, don't roll. Don't roll. Look, just... Stay there. There we go. Perfect. Can it get back up? I don't know. Yeah. Right then, that'll do there, I think. I feel like the reaction wheels might be a bit overpowered. Well, I have to say that I am fairly happy with that. I mean, I know that that is... Oh, it's going to keep using that as a relay. Fantastic. I know that that is not even close to... So this needs to get ahead, doesn't it? I'm almost tempted to try and make that a bit better. Oh, I'm doing that the wrong way. Yeah, I made that way too high. Right, go. There. I feel like this has the wrong idea of what prograde and retrograde is, and I don't know how to fix it. Right then. Let's bring that down a bit. And then... Don't you dare run out of fuel or something stupid like that. Am I still warping? What? What? How's that happened? No, have these not got enough power to get back? No! Oh no! I checked. I checked. I'm so disappointed in myself. God damn it. Well, I genuinely, I like checked on a wiki to see, are these enough or do I need the bigger one? I needed the bigger one. So now I've got this in a rubbish orbit. See if I can wait for it to get... If the stage that it came from is enough to get line of sight back. Yeah, so I've got it again. Is it because it was occluded by the moon? I think it was, you know. I don't know. I've got a pretty flaky connection, is all I know. Because it dropped out for a moment there as well. I'm worried it's going to drop out as soon as I get to this apoapsis. I feel like I need a bigger network of satellites around Juno to get the complete coverage that I so desire. Right then, that's circular enough for the likes of me. And it's closer to triangular. Until you draw that. So this one needs to drop back. Is that right? Does this one need to come back a bit? Yeah. So to do that, I'd want to raise its orbit. Which means pointing it retrograde, because everything in here is backwards for some reason. You son of a... Come on. Have I lost control of it again? This is like Kylo Ren all over again. This is legitimately frustrating. Yeah, so I think it's... I think the planet's in the way. Yeah, moon's in the way. It'll get it again in a sec, I think. Oh, no. And then I think so it's there. And then the planet will be in the way. And I can't control it. Or maybe I can this time because it's got a... Has it got enough of a hop, maybe? Right, so what I wanted to do... Oh, damn it. Too far. Let's do that. There, right. And then... This communication stuff is complicated once you get out here. So I want to bring that down, which means I want to be pointing this. Oh, I've lost control. Come on, you've got clear line of sight. Do you seriously need this as the relay? Is that... So irritating. This was going so well until this moment. Is that it? Am I never... Oh, I've got it again. Right. I'm never going to be able to circularize this damn thing, which is infuriating. Right then. Point that way. That'll do. That'll do. I'll have to design another mission to go and fix that disappointing result. Oh dear. Well. Oh, good lord. Ah. Is it because is it because of the rotation of Kerbin that it was? Is it trying to communicate directly with Kerbal Space Center? And then if it's on the wrong side, it can't do it. Is that what was happening? I don't understand why it wasn't using Soyu comms to do that. I guess that's a weaker signal. Do we need bigger? Maybe if there were bigger comms sat in Kerbin orbit, maybe that would solve things. But I'm gonna call it a day here. I think this will have to do. I am pleased. I am pleased that any of this has worked. Then what I'd like to try at some point, I would like to, I'd like to try and do the asteroids maybe at some point. So I might try and design an asteroid capture thing next. But I think I'm gonna give this save back to Mr. Psycho again now, and let him cause more shenanigans for a while. We'll see what he does. But yeah, oh, blimey, what a disaster that comms network has become. This is far from a triangle now. Oh dear. Yeah, well, thank you both, or both, all of you, for watching. And let me go back to OBS, and then I will end the stream. Farewell. And speak to you both soon.